guys and girls, so today on BKR Sport, AFL season is done. See you later. I'm talking about the regular season. I'm not talking about the finals. They're still to come, and there's some absolute cracking matches coming up in that. Basically, it's the end of the regular season, and I kind of wanted to do a bit of a summary, a bit of a wrap-up of every single team. Get a feel for where everyone was at, where everyone finished, and where the top 8 teams have kind of been looking throughout the year. So here we go, guys. This is the season review for all 18 AFL teams. And when I say review, I mean review. Well, of course the Southern Bulldogs are going to have a bit of a rough year. They just won the premiership last year. Of course they're going to be a little bit kind of on a hangover. I didn't get the name wrong. I didn't get the name wrong. They're up here now. Seriously though, absolutely destroyed by injuries this season and have a couple of impending retirements. Premiership window definitely still open for the Doggies, but definitely write 2017 season off. Well, that was shit. Could you imagine a grand final between the Geelong Cats and Paddy Dangerfield and the Adelaide Crows? Oh my, honestly, stop it. Absolutely stellar season for the Crows. Obviously they finished number 1, though they only won 1 out of 4 games to end the regular season, which is quite intriguing. So, is it the slump that they need, or have they been found out? Oh my god. Oh man, you've got to absolutely be taking the piss. Playing fantastic all year. Finally look like they're going to finally break their finals drought. And then in the last round, West Coast taken from them with 2 minutes left to go in the season. What is that? Honestly, man, that's a piss take. That is. These fans, I truly feel for you. But you have to sit back and just think, in previous years, Richmond were more of a wow. But this year, they're more like surely this is the year that Richmond finally win a finals game. Surely. Progress. The Saints were an absolute tease to the fans this season. Composure is definitely needed. Does anyone remember the time that the Pies were relevant? There's not too many positives, you know, there's quite a few negatives. It's simply just time for change at Collingwood. Well, you know, maybe besides Grundy. You know, as much as I hate to say it, without that absolute stitch-up of a start to the season for the Hawks, you know, they would have actually been in the finals and they would have been a threat. They absolutely flew home. Without Clarkson at the helm, Hawthorn would have been lower than they actually were. So, Hawthorn fans, do a Jon Snow and bend that knee. Where's Brent Harvey when you need him? Yeah, I think this will help. When you come up against Carlton, yeah, you're cruising for a bruising. Get it? Cruising? Cruiser? Jeez, I'll be marching to the bank with that one. Come on, Blaze, give us some more. Seriously though, a few young guns coming through the ranks and, you know, they're looking good for the future. Honestly, the injury to Paddy Cripps really crippled their season. Okay, nah, major rise in attendance. Bang. Major growth in membership numbers. Bang. Major growth in TV audience. Bang. Major growth in premiership credentials. Phenomenal team, have played some absolutely cracking footy, but it's just something missing. I can't tell you who, what, where, when, how, or why, but there's just something. I bet you they go on to win the premiership after saying this. 0-3, what the f? Alright. 0-6, oh, you're taking the piss. Nah, season's done, I'm out. Yeah, I always had faith we'd make the finals. When all this road goes non-stop, can we please just show a little bit of consistency? The Stephen Bradbury of dreams for the West Coast Eagles to make the finals. Demons falling apart last moment, St Kilda falling apart, and just everything falling in line. But they still had to beat first place to get into the finals. Well, yeah, fantastic. Port Adelaide finished the season off with a 115-point win over the Suns. Unreal. In other news though, they did lose by 84 104 points to the Adelaide Crows just 3 weeks prior. In more interesting news, Port Adelaide have only won 2 games against top 8 opposition this year, and one of those games came against Swans in their 6-game drought back in round 1. I don't know, it's kind of hard to argue a case that they can win the premiership this year. A few years ago, if you had told me that Hawthorn, Collingwood and Carlton would all miss the 8, but the Bombers, the Essendon Bombers, would make the 8, I would have said you're a dead set deuce. Well, you know, maybe except Carlton. I would have understood that one. Guys, you've already done something quite incredible by making the 8. So drink up, guys. You've already won in here. Oh yeah, here we go. Last ever home game at Domain Stadium. Oh, this is going to be an absolute cracker. The boys are definitely going to show that they give a shit in this game. Terrible start, shot the season right in the foot from the get-go. Time to try something new next season, Freo. May I suggest a new home ground? Maybe one where you didn't get beaten by 104 points to Richmond. Oh, I already mentioned that. Sorry, the sun will come out. Never, because we don't know what the f we're doing. There'll be false hope. Really, it's still kind of hard to get over what happened to the Suns. They should have been at the point that GWS is at right now, but they're nowhere near what GWS is at right now. Everyone originally thought the Suns were just going to build and build and build and build. Where's my hammer? But they just kind of imploded. Rodney Eade obviously sacked as well, so it's always a rebuilding year for the Suns. It just seems like it's always a rebuilding year for the Suns. No. Not the Swans. No, Papley, stop it, Papley. Tomahawk, do something, Tomahawk. Do something, Tomahawk, man. Man, do something. Anyway guys, that's going to be it for today's video. If you did like it, please give it a big thumbs up so that I know that you're enjoying this content. I'll probably do another one of these videos at the end of the finals, kind of a bit of a wrap-up of the finals teams only. And I'm going to be doing a few other sports. I do these all the time. I do these previews and reviews and bloody everything all the time. So, you know, if you're a big sport fan of any sport, you have to go and click that subscribe button below so that you get all this in your subscription feed. It's going to be an absolute massive weekend on BKR Sport because we are going to Melbourne this weekend for VidCon, for the Storm vs Eels match, bit of Manchester City versus Liverpool action, also potentially Geelong versus Richmond MCG Friday night. That's going to be a crack. Also, just before we go, do not forget to click that little ding-a-ling-a-ling bell so that you get a notification every time I post a video. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you later.